Hey everyone, it's Jared here. So 1 month ago, my brother challenged me to grow a beard until the very end of quarantine. And, as you can probably guess, I lost. So to make it up to him, I sent him a counter challenge. I told him to send me 3 songs, and I would pick one and recreate a chorus in the same style as that song. Let's do it. Just a quick note before I get started here. I can't actually show you the songs because of copyright law. So, I will do my best to describe them for you the best I can. Alright, so it looks like the first song that...
Hey, it's Jared here. I'm just editing the footage and I realized that during this next part in which I listen to and describe the music, I'm unknowingly yelling all of my thoughts.
Oh yeah!
So I thought I'd save you some earache and just give you my impressions here after hearing these songs for the very first time. So the first song Jesse sent was One Day by Modest Yahoo. I'd say the genre was maybe like a reggae pop. It had lots of harmonizing vocals, and the mood is very uplifting, definitely meant to inspire you. The second song was Shed My Skin by Kill the Lights. I'd say maybe the genre was metalcore. There's screaming during the verses and singing during the choruses. It's got a lot of double kick, very chunky guitar, and the mood is more gloomy and aggressive. The last song was Come Wander With Me by Brian Fallon. I guess that the genre was pop rock. The vocals are very cool and very scratchy. The mood was light and it was poppy with a bit of melancholy.
Oh man. So now I've got to pick one, and I don't know which to pick because they're all really, really good songs and they're all very different. With Shed My Skin, the second song, I mean, I've done a lot of kind of metal stuff before, so maybe I'll try something new. So then it'd be between Come Wander With Me by Brian Fallon or One Day by Modest Yahoo. Oh, it's so tough. It's so tough. But I think I'm gonna have to go with One Day by Modest Yahoo because it's such a unique genre that I've never tackled before. I've never touched reggae, but it's a very, very cool genre, so I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Oh man. So I've got to recreate a chorus that sounds like One Day, but it's not. How am I gonna do this? Okay, so I've got Logic Pro 10 booted up. This is where I make all my music. I have One Day here for reference. I'm going to start figuring out what instruments to use. So all of the instruments I use are going to be very, very similar to One Day. But then when the vocals come in, that's when it's going to start getting very different. So let's just start with the instruments here. Okay, so we've got some acoustic guitar, so let's add some acoustic guitar. Okay, so let's add a new track here. Okay, so we've got some acoustic guitar. Okay, so that sounds pretty similar to the song. Okay, then we have a bowed instrument. I think I have a good one for that. Let's see here. Try bowed lead. So the bowed lead is going to be pretty simple, just like the song here. Okay, so that sounds pretty similar to the song. Looking, sounding good. Let's try that together. Okay, I think I'll do the drums next. Okay, so the main beat is basically something like this. But I want to get the drums sounding as similar as possible. So let's see if we can get a closer sound. The snare is actually very, very specific in One Day. Okay, I feel pretty good about those drums there. So I think besides the vocals in the background, there's also just a subtle synth in the background to add some fullness. So I'm going to see if I can also recreate that. What do we got for pads? Let's see here. Hey, the dark pad sounds kind of nice. put some notes together here, see what it sounds like. So I might add some more instruments later, but for now, I'm just gonna work on lyrics. One Day is originally about freedom fighting, and knowing me, I'll probably change the lyrics to something stupid, like instead of fighting for freedom, they're fighting over soup. Yep, no, it's about soup now. I'm gonna make it about soup. So I think I may have run a little overboard with the lyrics because I intended just to make a chorus in the style of One Day, but it appears I have made a whole song. So this should be fun. Alright, it is finally time to sing, but first, gotta do those vocal warm-ups.
The sun, it smiles on me. The world's as it should be. So come with me, my friend. So after some singing, a key change, and some editing, here's my soup. The sun, it smiles on me. The world's as it should be. So come with me, my friend. It's grocery time again, and no one can take this feeling from me. I'm nearly there, I'm past aisle 3. I can hardly wait for that liquid taste. It's a beautiful day, 'cause you can't take my soup away. No, no, no. No, you can't take my soup away. No, no. No, you can't take my soup away. When I see aisle 5, I feel alive. But not this time, to my surprise. I can't believe before my eyes, it's a showdown for soupy prize. 'Cause there's just one can on the shelf, and you're looking like a man who wants it for himself. That's when I stand up, smile and say, no way, 'cause you can't take my soup away. No, no, no. No, you can't take my soup away. No, no, you can't take my soup away. Why we always fight for the chunky stuff? Haven't we already had enough? Why we always fight for the chunky stuff? These other soups, they need some love. Why we always fight for the chunky stuff? Haven't we already had enough? I ask, why we always fight for the chunky stuff? But then I remember, 'cause you can't take my soup away. No, no, no. No, you can't take my soup away.